What if there was one ultimate marketing campaign, a super creative above all else? Well, I'm here to tell you that there is, and this asset has been used for years, and it's generated millions, if not billions of leads. Now, with new strategies being created nearly every day, it can be overwhelming to choose from options such as webinars, video sales letters, virtual events, low ticket offers, challenges, funnels, chatbots, and now you have to throw AI into the mix. With all these choices, this can lead to paralysis by analysis. Today, I'm gonna reintroduce to you one of the most effective marketing assets that I know of, and it's used every single day by hundreds, if not thousands of companies, generating thousands of leads. And this is by far the simplest marketing asset I believe you can create. In 2018, I had just gotten into my groove. I had been in marketing for a few years now, and I learned all about funnels, chatbots, automations. And this was just around the time in the marketing world where funnels really became popular, which funnels themselves can lead to different variations. And my client at the time needed to get a bunch of leads ASAP, and her goal was to book out her calendar. Now, when there are multiple ways to achieve a goal, it can be difficult to determine what the best strategy is. And at the end of the day, with most marketing campaigns, the goal is simple: get more leads, book more appointments, and get more sales. So what is this mystery creative that has generated millions of leads? A lead magnet. And although I know it doesn't sound like something that could do this good, let's first consider something. And to give an example, I want to talk about football really quick. You have all these amazing players and teams, and let's say those teams are like a business. Well, if you take the football and put it in the hands of Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or Joe Montana, depending on when you watch football, they are going to make some amazing plays. And the point is you can too with the right lead magnet. And to be fair, let's look at other strategies and how we could leverage the right one for us based on our goals. Now, webinars, video sales letters, and even virtual events, they all require a level of expertise in order for them to really be a success. So if the goal is to get leads at the highest quality and at the lowest cost, what really is the best strategy? Now, when it comes to running ads, let's look at the webinar or a video sales letter. During this process, we need to make a video that would be seen by a cold audience typically. Now, when using a webinar or a VSL, this is used for a conversion event, meaning they are going there to buy a product. And you could sell just about anything from the price of $500 to several thousand. Webinars and VSLs are used because an offer is typically dialed in. That's my opinion. And the offer has been sold and now you're scaling it. Ad spend at this point is not an issue, which brings me to the next point. You will typically pay a lot more for someone to watch a video and a VSL if you're using a cold audience. Now, aside from the higher cost per lead and views, I'm pro webinar and I'm pro video sales letters. And you could also use a course too. However, I don't start with them. And here's why. If the goal is to get leads and nurture them to a buying decision, I start with a lead magnet. Now, here's why and here's my logic. You can make a lead magnet in 20 to 30 minutes. First, spending hours on scripting automations to create a webinar or a video. Then you will likely have to spend a lot of money on ads, which is the big reason, just to get used, and the cost per lead will be pretty significant compared to that of a lead magnet. Now, if the goal is to get leads and nurture them, I personally see no point in spending more money first to acquire a lead, and for that reason, I use a lead magnet first. This is a low barrier to entry, a simple asset designed to help solve a specific problem. Then, after interest has been proven by them taking action, that's when I will send them to a webinar or a video of some sort. Let me give you an example. Say I have one lead magnet and it's about running ads. I'll make a lead magnet about that. They'll opt in, and then they go through an email sequence. And in that email sequence, they are taken to something else like a lead magnet, and they opt into that thing too, or they respond to the email. They have basically made several attempts, or they have shown several types of interest. Now, I've personally tested using video sales letters and webinars first using a lead magnet, and I find using a lead magnet works great. And at the end of the day, I don't want to pay $300 or even $50 per book call when I could get a lead for a lot cheaper and nurture them that way. And the reason why I think that lead magnets work so well is they are used as one of many points of interest, like I talked about, that can gate getting the right people into a webinar or whatever conversion event you want. Now, if you want to see this exact process in action in more detail, look for a link in the video in the description below, or look for a video on the end screen. This is going to walk you through my entire process, start to finish. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.